Hi heart leaders, it's Mels here. Hope you can hear me. If you can, just say hello. I hope the lighting is all right as well. It's a little bit dark, so do excuse me. I haven't got the perfect setup, but I just want to jump on and share an important message that has been coming up for me very much lately, and I just want to pass on this recent learning to all of you gorgeous heart leaders. So the message is this: where is your claims about your personality, where are they getting in the way of you doing certain things? So let me explain another way. I have recently joined a group, a new way of eating that I'm really loving. It's for food addicts like me, and it's helping me break that addiction from food. Now, one of the things that you need to do in this food group is to write down the food that you're going to eat the next day. And that, I'm saying, doesn't suit me. I'm like, yeah, I'll do all the things. I'm following the program and I'm doing it, but I'm not writing down my food from the night before, and I'm not following what I write down. And I shared in the group, is this all right? You know, I'm following the program, but I'm not writing stuff down, because I see people saying, I'm going to only eat the food that I have written down. And then they're saying, yeah, I only ate the food I wrote down. And I thought, well, I am doing it, but I'm not writing it down and following what I've written down. And I said, is this a problem? And I was like, you know, I'm creative and I'm spontaneous. That's my character. So I don't feel it really suits me to write it down and have to follow it. And basically, thanks to my group and people's comments, I saw, actually, that's a load of bullshit. Like, actually, I came to see that this whole excuse about my character, about that I'm spontaneous and creative, it was like a ridiculous excuse for not writing down what I was going to eat. So what if I'm spontaneous and creative? I can still be spontaneous and creative and write my food down and make sure I eat that food. But I was using these personality traits of mine as an excuse for not fully showing up, for not fully doing the work that I knew I needed to do. And then I started to think, where else in my life am I using the excuse of my character or my personality for not doing certain things? And I saw that I'm using that same excuse in the home. So for many years, I've used the excuse of, oh, I'm not naturally organised. And the last few years, I've had huge breakthroughs with this since I've met my husband. And he said to me, what do you mean you're not naturally organised? That's ridiculous. You just learn to be. And I was like, yeah, maybe I can't use that excuse anymore. And last year, I did the Marie Kondo way, and I totally blitzed my house and got it all decluttered. And it was wonderful. And some aspects of that I'm still doing, certain drawers and some places. But I must confess, I've let other parts of it slip. And well, this is the story. I'm rubbish with papers, you know, like post and papers. I have loads of notebooks. I have loads of bits and bobs for the business. And I say that I'm not really organised. I don't really know where to put this stuff. And actually, again, that's just me blaming my personality or using my personality as excuse for not taking the time to do what I know I need to do, which is just file that stuff away. The same with writing down the food. So that's my question to you guys is, where are you using the excuse of your personality, certain traits of your personality, to not do certain things in your life, to maybe get you out of doing things that you don't want to do, or maybe get you out of doing things that you do want to do, or maybe just a way of not fully showing up, that you're kind of half in, you know, you've got your foot in the water, not just your toe, but you haven't jumped in, because you're saying, oh, well, I can't because my personality is this way. Therefore, that means that I do things this way. I do things differently to you. I don't do it like that because of my personality. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear how it resonates for you. I'd love to know if this rings true for you, if you can identify with things that you say or do or don't do because of that notion of who you are as a personality or as a character. So do hit reply if you get this on email. Do leave a message in the comments if you get this on Facebook Live or on YouTube. I'd love to hear from you. God bless for now. See you. Oh, Melissa, just about to sign off. I don't have time is a big excuse of mine. Okay, perfect. That's a good one. And what is that about your character? Is it that, oh, I'm such a rushy person, or whatever excuse it is you're making about your personality trait? So they don't have time is the almost like surface level representation. Go that bit deeper, Melissa, and see what is it that I'm blaming in my character for that. Yeah, what's the first step of the don't have time story? And I'd love to carry that on with you after. Bye for now. Bye bye.